very good morning to our RANsquawk listeners. Hope you all had a great evening. A couple of the highlights from the European session then to go through here. Commerzbank individually in the banking sector are seen up around 10%. This has come after a statement during market hours where they refuted some of the press articles, such as the FT talking about potential state aid, by saying that they can meet core Tier 1 capital ratios through their own resources. Their shares did spike aggressively higher after that, with Deutsche Bank also moving in sympathy with the move, and indeed financials are the best performing sector in the minor positive gains we're seeing in the European bourses at the moment. Elsewhere in fixed income specific, we have both France and Spain coming to market today. Spain was first up. They issued a variety of different bonds here. It's the first time they've issued longer dated maturities since their double notch downgrade we saw from S&P late Friday. And following somewhat in suit with the demand we saw in the T-bills most recently, these auctions also selling over 6 billion euros combined, which was above the top end of indicative ranges of around 4.5 billion. And they had showed relatively high bid to cover ratios as well. In terms of the French auction, that also went through smoothly despite their downgrade as well of one notch to AA+ most recently. In terms of other things to keep an eye on, the debt Greek swap negotiations continue, where later source comments on Reuters have suggested that progress has been made, but there's still a long way to go. Creditors are said to be looking for a coupon of around 4%, whereas Troika and Greece themselves seems to have put forth around 3.5% in terms of yesterday's conversations. Looking forward then in terms of the rest of the schedule, it is pretty busy for US. We got CPI, housing starts and building permits, as well as the weekly DOE numbers will be released this afternoon given the holiday in the US on Monday. That's just to name a few things. Philly Fed's also on the data slate as well. That concludes the opening wrap this morning. So for the meantime, have yourself a great trading day.